IDG in the house. Larbi, how are you? Michelle, how are you?
Very good. Very good. How are you doing, Michelle?
Good. Thank you.
Excellent. Like you can see outside, it's a little rainy right there, and Saturday night, so I'm sure it's going to be busy for a lot of drivers. So hopefully it's going to be a good turnout, and just please avoid confrontation with riders. And tonight I think we're going to dedicate a little talk about how to protect your account and how to avoid deactivation. And but first, we want to talk a little bit about the new office, Michelle. And I think IDG did really well by creating an amazing center for all of the drivers to come in and have their education there, get a lot of issues with TLC, DMV, anything that is legal really solved there. And with the help of the team from, I would say, Tina, to Jackie, to Malik, to even Annalise, and don't forget our brothers, Pedro and Guillermo. And big shout out to Sanam for dedicating a lot of time with the Nepali community and giving a lot of help and support to that community. But first, just want to say thank you, Michelle, for really fighting really hard for drivers to get back on the road by helping them sorting out the problem that they are facing with deactivation. And I'm going to take that as a segue. First, anything you want to share, but then let's speak about deactivation. Go ahead, Michelle.
Sure. So, hi, everyone. I know for your Muslim community, you are going through your fast during Ramadan. But for us as Christians, we are going through our Easter tomorrow.
So happy Easter, Michelle.
Thank you so much. So even though I am in solidarity with my Muslim brothers and sisters, I want to just say Ramadan Mubarak. So we are finally making some headway with Uber. Actually, they've gone through all of the cases that we presented to them. It's taking us some time, to get all of those cases in the system and let the drivers know the response. We're talking about 1,800 cases. And although I am not very happy with a lot of the reasons behind them deactivating the drivers, what they came back with. So what I've asked the drivers to do, if you have a case and we're putting it in, to if they don't agree with what Uber said, then it's time for me to do my usual investigation and dig in their phone to see if I can find any substance that actually backs up Uber's claim. Or then I go back to them and say, listen, I checked the driver's phone, I checked the messages you sent to them, and none of it actually adds up to why you said this driver was deactivated. And so we start the real discussion on behalf of the drivers. We have gotten some drivers back on and, continue to fight for the drivers. Now we have more of a window and a faster response. So I don't want, I know that we all do bear responsibilities for our own actions. And as I tell the driver, I can't help you if you're not straight with me. So when we are, continue to fight to get you back, we just always need each other to be honest about what it is really happened in the vehicle. So as Larbi said, this is the time. No need to be confrontational with the riders. They're drunk, they're intoxicated, their behaviors change. And, our side of it is this is our business, so we should always stay calm, cool, and collected, no matter what their attitude is, because you diffuse a situation by your behavior, meaning if you are calm, it's hard for someone to continue to be escalated if you are calm and speaking in a level tone. So we always ask that you do that. But again, if you have a case with us, just, if I didn't get to you yet, we will. Give me a little bit of time to put everything in. And for those that I need to call, I am calling and texting some drivers that I need to speak with them directly. So it's a final, something we've been waiting for a long time. So back to you, Larry.
Absolutely, Michelle. Thank you so much. That was really more that I bargained for in terms of explaining all the deactivation process and how it works. And thank you again for dedicating, much time. And I see you sometimes staying up late because you have drivers that they are deactivated and trying to help them to get back on the platform. That's called dedication and compassion for the drivers as well. Now, the website that IDG is using, which is iamdeactivated.com, I have some drivers that they're always asking, how can I check my status? So, Michelle, briefly, if you want to just highlight, some of the, or maybe give some tips and on drivers how to utilize the website iamdeactivated.com.
Right. So whenever a driver is creating an account and I am deactivated, I always tell them, please use a password that you remember, because that password, even though if you forget it, it will prompt you to create a new one. But that password is your window to getting into the system. Now, whenever I do something on your account or your I am deactivated account, it will send a message to the driver in his email that says some action has been taken on your I am deactivated account, and it will show the case number, and they just press the case number and it will bring them into the case, and then they'll see what the message is. It will be a message that says for the driver, and that message is what I'm sending from the response that I'm getting. Or if I have a question for the driver, if I can't reach them by phone, I'll send a message through the I am deactivated, and that is in their email. So please, if you have a case with us, check your emails. Look and see if you got anything from IDG. Don't ignore our emails. Don't not pay attention, because part of why we have gotten to this situation is because when you come on the app companies don't tell you what you need to do. So part of that is that they will send emails if there's something that happened with a rider and you get a message, but you ignore it. That is probably the worst thing that you can do. So be alert, be more consistent with checking your Uber app to make sure there are no messages or no questions that they have for you. This will avoid you unnecessarily getting deactivated or put on hold because you didn't answer an email. So it's very important to be more diligent with your emails. Okay, Larby.
Absolutely. So, yes, when we call you guys, and sometimes if I say IDG, that is the Independent Drivers Guild, but I'm going to give you a heads up right here for scammers. IDG will never ask you for any sensitive information, such as your bank information, Social Security, even your local address or your domestic address. We will never ask you for that unless you need to, for instance, to sign up for DDC class. And sometimes, if you don't know how to do it, you can come to the office and we can sign you up and help you sign up for the DDC class, the defensive driving course. So again, when we give you a call and we mention this is Bobby or this is Michelle from IDG, that means that we are trying to help you. So don't ignore that phone call, and we'll leave a voicemail. Try to call us back as soon as you can, just to let you know that there's many cases that we are trying to go through and work on So it is crucial and important for you not to waste any time, and actually give us a call back. But please pay attention to your emails where we ask for information. Please, 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 just don't peruse the emails. Read them thoroughly, as they have many, many information and very important information that it's necessary for you to understand. So, Michelle, we're going to jump to the petition. Talk to us about the petition. I'm going to let you highlight the petition from A to Z, and why is it important for drivers to sign the petition. Go ahead, Michelle.
Well, we just did an action 2 weeks ago, and that action was to address what's happening in our industry. The action was that we are asking for the app companies to go back to the, commission-based, where they took a percentage. And, we feel that 10% of the fare is more than enough. At 6%, they break even. 10%, they're making money. And the drivers deserve 90% of that income, because the driver is the one who is actually spending everything. They are the ones who, we maintain our cars, we put the gas, we pay the toll. Sometimes we only get reimbursed for one toll. So, if our car breaks down or it needs repair, we have to actually take care of it. If the car is getting a little old, then we have to go get a new car. So our burden is pretty high when it comes to, producing everything that's needed to actually do that ride. So that's why we went back and said, no, we want a percentage base. So 90% drivers, 10% for the app companies. We're also fighting to get the surcharge for the gas, because, gas prices so high that we are losing money when we're doing rides. So we want what they're giving to other states, we should get it too. Because they say, we got an increase of 5.3%. Now that makes us make a little over $31. However, inflation was 7.5%. So we really didn't get any increase. We kind of are still under poverty level when we take off all the expenses from the $31 and change. It leaves us still making almost, minimum wage. So again, part of this is, the safety for the drivers now. They're more than ever, because people are desperate. They're, actually attacking the drivers. They're stealing from the drivers. And so we want to address that as well. And to the point of also, we still are fighting regarding the restrooms, right? Because we need a better system, for our drivers to be able to utilize the restrooms. And again, there's always, always, always something. And we are addressing the delivery workers as well, the fact that our drivers do both delivery and riders. So again, part of that is protecting this industry. And the biggest part of this is to get a union, to have a seat at the table, to be able to say no to something that would hurt our drivers instead of helping them. And the only way to fix a situation is to have a voice at the table. So when IDG sends out something to say, hey, we need you to sign this petition, don't think that somebody else is going to do it for you. You're responsible for your own. This is your business. So don't look to your neighbor or to your other driver friend to sign the petition. We need your voice on that petition. We need your signature on that petition. It is not going to hurt you. It's only going to help you. So again, Larby will, there's a link that Larby will put on. We need we need it done. We need you guys to sign this petition and share it with others.
Yes, Michelle. And I have a really, really easy access to the action link, and that is very easy for drivers to send the word action, text the word action to 917-594-6880, 917-594-6880. 6880. Text the word action. That's ACTION, action, and we will send you the link right away. So again, the word is action. Just text the word action, ACTION, to 917-594-6880. All of you guys listening right now, if you are listening, please share the link that you're about to receive. Ask for the link right now, 917-594-6880. Type in the word or text the word action, and we will send you the link. I'm going to go back to Michelle, and Michelle, want a little bit, have a little discussion with you about the Justice for App Workers. What is it designed for? What is it does for the driver? And should the drivers join that coalition? Go ahead, Michelle.
Sure. So absolutely. The Justice for App Workers is a different, about 9 groups right now. We're always, happy that when other groups join, because here's a louder voice, different communities, different organizations, both delivery and drivers, coming together to say, listen, we need real change. And we need change in the industry. We need change of how we are dealt with. We need change on even TLC, the way that they operate with the drivers. We need change for the way they ticket our drivers. There's so many things. But Justice for App Workers, as right now, it's 9 different groups. Each have an equal share in what the decisions are made on behalf of the workers within their group. And what we're doing is we are part of IDG. We joined the coalition because it's a louder voice. It's more than just IDG's, fight, but it's also, Black Car Mafia, the Long Island Group, the, delivery workers, IDAW. It's, just so many groups that said we are behind the need for change. We are behind the need to unionize. We are behind the need to get better wages. We are behind the need to get a cap on how much the app companies come. And again, a say in what really happens in our industry. We are behind it because we want more protection for both our delivery workers and our drivers. So again, Justice for App Workers is meant to bring more awareness to the plights of drivers and delivery workers. So, part of that caravan was the second action actually done by Justice for App Workers with regard to letting the public, letting the legislators know, letting TLC know, letting all of your different groups, and each one of you have a councilman or a senator, or we need you guys to start talking to them, and if you do have a group and you want to be a part and a voice in the decisions that go forward, please contact us, and we will put, our website on, and Justice for App Workers website also. Mr. Ari.
Absolutely, Michelle. So go to justiceforappworkers.org. That is JUSTICEFORAPP workers, WORKERS.org. I know the website is long, but it's very simple. Justiceforappworkers.org. Please go there, join that coalition. It's important for all the drivers. Yes, IDG is part of that coalition as well. And Michelle just mentioned other group as well that they are part of the coalition. And yes, if you guys remember, February 2nd was the launch of the coalition. And yes, it was cold, but listen, when the job is necessary to do, we don't pay attention to the weather, because what is more important is the fight, and what's important is actually to win, no matter what the weather conditions are. Again, for those who want the website and to join, you can text JFAW, that's Justice for App Workers, to 917-594-6880. We send you the website. Also, we're going to send you the petition to sign up. And please sign that petition. It takes 30 seconds, maybe less, Michelle, right? 30 seconds to sign the petition.
It is.
And please share it in your social media. Share it with other drivers. Have a conversation with other drivers. That's how we're going to make the changes. That's how we going to win this from word to mouth. And together we're going to come and help each other to reach our goals. And like we say in Arabic, inshallah, in God's will, we will win. And Michelle, last word for tonight. Maybe we want to talk a little bit about welcoming drivers to come to our office, which I'm going to give the address shortly. But we're going to let you first welcome the drivers to IDG. Go ahead, Michelle.
Yeah, so we are excited about our new office. We have 2 classrooms now. We really have real space to actually see the drivers, and also, the classes. We really are excited about, continuing our education, which is the DDC 6 classes. We also have a free ESL classes. Please, drivers, the one thing about being deactivation and seeing a driver come and say, oh, I got deactivated because I don't speak English, or the rider didn't understand me because there's a language barrier. There's no need for that to continue. I think that, if you're in this industry, you should want to do better in understanding or having a conversation and not misunderstanding what the rider said because of the language barrier. We are grown adults, and this is a business. This is a business and carry you through life if you treat it right. So come in, take those free classes. For beginners, it's twice a week. For the high beginners, it's only once a week. And for intermediate, it's actually 1 time a week. And it's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And we made it that it starts a time when drivers slow down. So this way they're not eating into their earnings, but, learning how to become better at, conversations with the riders. And part of this business is customer service. A huge part of it is really customer service. So we're excited about the classes. We continue to do the 5-star class. So please come 4109 36th Avenue, Long Island City, the 3rd floor. We are happy, and we will welcome you. If you have questions or you need help with tickets, legal, come on over. There's always someone there to help you. And, have everyone a safe and prosperous week. We look forward to welcoming you at IDG. And, our door's here to answer any questions or concerns you have. Okay, Larby, that's my last word.
Great. Thank you, Michelle, for always dedicating your time, although it's late. But that doesn't stop you from coming in and talking to drivers and giving your good thoughts and good information. With that said, just remember, don't ask what is the independent drivers is working on. Come and work with the Independent Drivers Guild and say, we want to work on this. This is your space. This is your place. We welcome everyone. If you are a driver or delivery worker, we welcome everyone to come and visit us at our new center for a cup of coffee when you need help with whatever issue that you have. With that said, don't forget to stay healthy. And, of course, everybody's doing Ramadan, so focus on de-escalation and eat healthy as well. not because you are fasting the whole day. You want to stuff yourself on nights. That defeats the purpose of fasting. So, good body, good mind. And with that said, I'm going to turn it back to Elijah. Stay safe, stay healthy. Ramadan Mubarak.
Ramadan Mubarak. Thank you, brother. And thank you, Michelle. And happy Easter to you,
Ramadan
Michelle.
Mubarak.
Thanks. All right, thanks. Bye-bye now.
Okay, have a great one.
Bye-bye now.
Okay, bye-bye.